Slowly upgrading, bro.
I actually got this from my sister and my brother-in-law.
Oh, nice.
They just
What did
added
they
it.
see your room? What are you doing this off of? And then they felt bad for
No,
you, or what?
well, I asked them about it. I was talking to Braden about like my setup, and he was
Uh huh.
like, "Oh, we have like a little like desk on wheels that's just sitting in the garage collecting dust. If you want it." I was like, "Okay,
He's a lot better now. I mean,
yeah." Well, it's a
that's
lot
fun.
easier too because I'll just move it like over here beside my chair. And it's out of the way.
Well, I remember we were off air one time, and I think you dropped it, and it just all I saw was your
Oh,
camera.
I
Just
showed it to you. I went, "Hey, look, this is my setup," and you were like, "What the?" It was my end table on like 2 or 3 boxes.
oh my god, that was funny. Um, so yeah, I mean, let's see, week 16. Uh, I'm in playoffs in about 2 of my leagues.
Oh, we're not playing each other, by the way.
No, I
Apparently,
know it
Nerd
got
Huddle has
reseeded.
reseeded. Yeah,
It
I was
got
gonna say they have
reseeded.
reseeding.
Yeah,
So
I
if
didn't.
you win and I win, we'll just play each other the championship. No biggie.
No, yeah, no biggie, no biggie. I'm okay with that.
I mean, you have the
Which,
easier opponent, but
well, yeah, hopefully that's the case because then we have bragging rights for Dynasty Pylon in the Nerd Huddle League. Um, we also have a chance to play each other in a losers bracket in the Touchdown League.
oh, yep. Oh, did
And
that's not released yet, huh?
I don't know. NFL app
I
is
haven't logged in.
yeah, neither have I. That app is so slow and stupid. I don't
Yeah.
even
And
like.
then
I
I'm
feel
semis in the dynasty.
yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
who
So
would have thought?
what's funny is I this is how much I hate sleeper or not sleeper. My bad.
Yeah, I was like,
NFL.
whoa.
NFL. The
We're sorry,
waivers with
sleeper. We're sorry. He did not mean
no,
you.
yeah, no. I love sleeper. Sleeper is the best. No,
And NFL, I
NFL.
agree.
The waivers clear until like almost 4 or 5 in the morning Arizona time, which makes it like 6, 7, 8 o'clock on East Coast.
And my fantasy, it's on Thursday, dude.
Like on okay, well not besides this week. I'm just talking about like in
No, I'm
general.
talking about no. This week will be Friday. Like after the waivers won't go through until after the Thursday night game.
Why?
Because of the other
Well,
games
yeah,
that
but I
got
thought it
pushed
would be
today.
Wednesday as of like tonight.
No, usually it does it Wednesday, like so Thursday at midnight is when my waivers go through. I don't know how or
Yeah,
why that
for
happened.
whoever was dropped for Tuesday, right?
No, like the waivers, like you know how like on ours it'll be like 1 o'clock now on Wednesday morning, like
Yeah.
1 o'clock in the morning. Mine would be Thursday morning. Normal. Now it got pushed back a day because of all this other stuff. Yeah, I
Hmm.
don't. I don't know. I try
Or
to
at
fix
least
it, but I
sleeper,
don't
it's
know where
already
it's
gone
at.
through. That's why I don't like that app anymore. But we're stuck on that one because well, we've been in that league for so long. It's like, well, do we leave or do we stay? I don't even know anymore. So but yeah, no, it's really weird. This is why I don't like NFL. But sleeper, it went through last night, which should have been the time of being. It should have been like regularly. So I just thought it was weird. But I have not checked it yet. Um, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm actually logging on now. So it says, please note, due to Tuesday game in week 15, the waiver period is in week 16 has been delayed by 1 day.
Yeah, that's what I got when I was logging. I haven't logged into the Red Dead one, but when I logged into my family one,
Why is it a whole day? Like why not last night?
I don't know.
This makes no
Yeah, I
sense to
don't know. I
me.
didn't get it either.
Okay. What are you doing? What are you doing? I don't know. Whatever. This is weird. I don't like that app. All right. This is why we do sleeper because waiver on there is weird. NFL, ESPN. I wonder if what ESPN's doing. I'm not on that anymore. I used to be as of last year. I don't know. Are you in any ESPN leagues?
ESPN leagues? No, I have 2 NFL and 2 sleeper.
Okay. All right. I had one lasting ESPN and I got rid of it only because I don't think I was reinvited. I just kind of like got ghosted, which is weird because I know them very well. I have not questioned them yet. I will after the season. But I'm okay with it because I didn't like it. It was just too many to keep track of anyway, so it's weird. But yeah. So, anyways, that's it. So you're in the playoffs on how many leagues?
Well, technically, all
The
of
one.
them.
Ours.
Yeah, I'm in ours. I was the 3 seed in the Nerd Huddle. I was the number 1 seed in my family, and technically, we all made the playoffs in the touchdown.
No, we're not
league.
counting that. No, you and I are losers, Brad.
Yeah.
No, we're not
Yeah.
counting that.
So 3.
That's good. That's good. 3. Good.
Currently, I'm in the playoffs in 3 right now. Yes. I'm probably going to lose on my family one to my sister though, because I just looked at my roster and everyone's either out with an injury or COVID. So this will be fun.
Who you got in the next one, in our dynasty one?
I have Pumpy Fly Justin.
Oh God!
And guess I know, and they're playing the Cardinals. I was like, why is this happening? Why? Of all the games in all the world that have to be playing the Cardinals right now.
That sucks.
They're the worst run defense in the world.
Best of luck to you, bro.
I was like, maybe he gets hurt and then they just run with Himes. And he gets like 40 points.
All right, well, let's get into this. Good luck to you on that. But let's start this show.
Don't forget the intro.
I'm doing it right now, bro.
I figured.
Welcome to another episode of Dynasty Pylon. It is week 16 semi-round playoffs. At least it should be semi-rounds for you guys. If not, and if you guys go to week 18, that is weird. I don't know why you would do that. But if you're in week 18, stick around. We'll keep going until then. The only reason I think it's weird is because, well, a lot of players are starting to sit. Last night, was it last night? Yeah, last night, I suffered from the 4th down. All right, you played your heart out. Sit down. I lost by 3 points.
Yeah, you're still in a playoff for the toilet bowl.
Nah, I don't even want to be toilet bowl. No. Like, no.
My dad was telling me earlier today, he goes, I'm favored to lose against Show Me Your TD. I'm like, you're the number 1 seed in the toilet bowl. It'd be weird if you were favored to win, in my opinion.
Yeah, you went 1-12 or 1-13. Like, what do you expect? Like, yeah, you're favored to lose.
Yeah, I was like, that's pretty much how it works.
So if he ends up losing, he'll go straight to the toilet bowl. I am now in the semi rounds of the toilet bowl in that league by 3 points. All I needed was Gibson. Like, all right, I got robbed, and I remember you telling me this, that Patterson got the touchdown and Gibson did not. I looked, and I'm like,
I text you got poached.
I saw that. I was immediately like frustrated because I know.
And then the next drive, Howard did it to Sanders.
Okay, and all right, yeah, I know. And then Howard was, so both Gibson and Sanders were gone all 4th quarter.
Mm-hmm.
So they did the smart thing by resting him, which is fine because even Gibson had the toe injury, which he reemerged from, but which is weird because this is what happened last season towards the end.
Yep.
So clearly, I don't know what's going on with that toe. I wonder if it's the same one. They didn't specify which one, so I would imagine it would be. I don't know if you've got any information on that or not.
No, I haven't seen anything. Okay. I mean, I have them in.
So it kind of worries me going into the playoffs. If you have Gibson, like, you still play him, right?
Well, I mean, he's been
Like, it's
questioned.
still
When's the
too early.
last time he wasn't questionable going into the league?
Well, that's true.
Or
That's
the
very
week.
true.
Not the league.
He's questionable all the time, every week. This is my this has been my season. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna have him. I don't know if he will. If he's gonna be there, I don't know. So, anyways, but we'll see. We'll monitor that. It's only Wednesday. We have a couple more days until we see what happens. Friday report comes out, and then they'll say if he's designated to play or not.
He definitely didn't practice today.
Yeah, they didn't have practice today. But the report said if they even did have practice today, he would not specifically be practicing.
Yeah, there was practice. He didn't practice.
Oh, there was? Okay. Well, all right. So anyways, besides that, I was like, well, that sucks. But then I remember in the fourth quarter watching that game. What was going on with Howard?
Oh yeah. He was. I don't know if he took too many smelling salts or.
He was like, and then he like started shaking his head.
Yeah, too much coffee, maybe.
I don't know, man.
Roid rage.
And they zoomed in on him, and he was doing it, like even after the play. Like I thought maybe, like, is it because of the rain that was hitting his helmet and maybe it was bouncing to his eyes? Maybe. I mean, that was my only but maybe nobody else was doing it.
Oh, maybe he's just getting the chills.
Well, really weird way to showing you have the chills, man. His whole head, his face was twitching. He was shaking his head. I thought it was really weird. I'm like, is he on drugs or what's going on here? Because I don't know what's going on. Like, it was really weird to see. And
maybe he had a brain freeze and he was just like, oh.
Hey, here's the ball, stuck. Go run. And then run, Forrest, run. That's basically what it was. So it was really weird, really weird. But other than that, those games were pretty close, kind of, sort of. But they were fun to watch. So it was a good weekend. It was the longest weekend of football, I guess, since like early 90s or something like that, or like 96 or something like that. They had a long stretch of football games like that too, because of some odd reason of scheduling purposes. Maybe collapse of a stadium. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, that was the last time that happened. So it's been quite some time before we had a long stretch, and it was a good weekend. I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Oh, I think it was the collapse of the
Vikings, right?
The Viking stadium, yeah, because of the snow.
That's what I thought. I thought it was that. But I didn't read up on it. That was just my guess. But yeah, it was very interesting to see that how much football we had, and then we had some fights going on. Michael Pittman and Kyle Duggar got into it. Really weird to see.
Got ejected.
Yeah, I was like, okay, well, I'm glad I did not start. I actually contemplated between starting him or Miles Sanders, and I went with Miles Sanders, and I was like, oh, I made the right decision there. Except my QBs. That I can never do, because one day Josh will play, one day will Dak play. I'm like, all right, well, whatever. So, anyways, so today we're gonna do IDP prospects, the DBs. So the rankings changed a little bit. Roger McCreary got himself into there. So out of Auburn, we'll do that next week with.
Hold on one sec, though. Before we quite get into this, I want to ask you something that kind of came up today. I want to get your opinion.
Oh, sure.
So, Dalvin Cook was on the Pat McAfee show.
Okay. I don't really watch that, but I've heard of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Though it's more about what Dalvin Cook had to say than the Pat McAfee show.
Every single time I hear this name, some player said something stupid on here.
No, it wasn't stupid. He actually said something, and I had to think about it, and I kind of agree with what he said.
Okay.
He said that the NFL is a running league again.
A running league?
Like, it's not pass happy anymore. And it looks like it's kind of trending in that direction, to be honest.
I
don't know. It was with, like, Manning and now Breeze and, like, with all these, like, what we're used to every year all the time, like, huge quarterbacks retiring.
Rushing quarterbacks?
But nobody like them really exists anymore. People are going more to the Jalen Hurts and like these rushing, like Lamar Jackson type quarterbacks.
Uh-huh.
Is this going to be a rushing league again? Dalvin Cook said, "Yep."
I can see that.
And I was like, "That's interesting."
That is interesting that you bring it up. I mean,
I'm gonna go back to when like quarterbacks only threw for like 2,500 yards, and that's considered an okay season.
Yeah. I mean, there's only a certain amount of guys that probably won't rush. But yeah, that's a good point that is a very good topic.
Because I mean, you look at my division alone. I know 3 of us rely on the running game and defense. Like the Giants, the Eagles are like crazy crushing it on the run game.
Yeah,
right now.
Run game.
That's all they do.
I agree with you. I mean, even Dallas, who would seem to air it out, don't produce unless they're running, which is oddly enough to say, because that offense is not. You know what's crazy is that offense, they did the total 180. Offense was super killer at the beginning. Defense sucked. Defense now shows up. Offense isn't as good as they used to be.
Mm-hmm.
The Giants, well, doing Giants things. I don't know. But yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. But I mean, I think we were also spoiled when you look. Like, I feel like if you go back like 10, 15 years ago and you just look at the rosters, like, I feel like you can take like half the teams, take that quarterback, put it in today's NFL, and they'd probably be a top 5 quarterback in today's NFL, considering what we have right now.
Yeah.
Like, talent-wise at the quarterback position.
Right.
Because, I mean, you look at the last couple drafts, receivers. Too. Yeah. You look, it's crazy, too, because I feel like the receivers are really, like there's a lot of really good receivers in the NFL right now.
Oh yeah, and every team you can at least name at least a minimum of 2.
Yeah, a minimum of 2. Yeah, and sometimes you have 3 or 4.
Yeah.
If you look at like, I mean, not now because they're hurt, but like Tampa Bay has like 3. I mean, the Vikings have 2. Like you could just name like 2, at least 2 on almost every team. And not only that, but half these teams have like a reliable tight end too.
Yeah. Oh, that's a very good point.
So you have to be like, is it just the quarterbacks aren't as good as they used to be?
Or maybe the QBs aren't just, they're taught differently now.
Well, that too, like, yeah.
Maybe they're taught differently in college where it's kind of changing the game a little. I mean, you look at Trevor Lawrence, all right? He's obviously our number 1 pick that just came out.
Well, I think he's like one of the few people who still has a potential he can light it up, probably.
He can. He still runs though. Just hasn't.
But I mean, this is what, Josh Allen's 4th year, right?
Yes.
Since Josh Allen came in the league, outside of Herbert, can you name another quarterback that lets like you can say, oh, he just lights it up, like consistently, week in, week out? Yeah, the fact that you had to take that long. I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, from this season alone, or just in general, because I mean, easy Pat Mahomes, but are you talking about like rushing in general, like both?
Well, didn't wasn't Patrick Mahomes the year before?
Yeah, he was like the last 2-3 seasons.
That's what I meant. So since Josh Allen was drafted, none of the other quarterbacks in his draft class came up to anything.
What is all this?
Yeah, I don't know. I just saw that. I'm like, what is popping up over here?
Second one already.
But no, I'm just saying, like, I don't know. Like, I saw the interview, and then it got me thinking, and then I was just like, I mean, it kind of seems like, and then you see more and more quarterbacks getting drafted in the first round, and like you have, and like that's like something that took place in like the 90s and like the early 2000s.
Yeah. Because even if you think about it, Justin Fields runs, Trey Lance runs. I've heard that Zach Wilson can run, just haven't seen it yet. Davis Mills, I don't think he does.
But I wasn't necessarily counting this year. I'm just saying, like in the last 2 years ago and 3 years ago, like any of the quarterbacks from those draft classes, just like, well, I guess Kyler Murray, but even he's like run first, I think.
Yeah, he's
like he's not consistently getting 300 yards passing, you know.
That's true.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. Like, so it seems like everything's going to this like new kind of
I
running
could
the
argue
ball.
Dak, but this season has been really weird.
Well, he also was drafted after.
In the last 5 seasons? I thought he was drafted like 5 seasons ago.
Yeah. Well, he was drafted 4, 5, or 6, but I'm saying like since Josh Allen.
Right.
I feel like even Josh Allen runs, But I mean, I feel like he could still step back there and pass it at will if he wanted to.
As he did this week. So yeah.
Exactly. So I'm just saying, like Josh Allen to me, in the last couple years is the last like quarterback that really just. But I do think that with this past draft class, like I'm not including this one because I feel like you need to give him at least a year or two.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you give T-Law some time and he'll be that guy.
Right.
But I feel like the other quarterbacks, like you said in this draft class, were like Fields and Wilson and
Lance
were all kind of like running, which is, I mean, it's not bad. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not dissing it or saying it's horrible. I get it. One, it's a copycat league, and two, if it works, do it,
Yeah. So what you're saying is Josh Allen is the best freaking quarterback in the freaking universe. That's what
he's up there. That is the most I think I've ever talked on the show.
Hey, man, go for it, man. I like it. That's good. I like it.
I don't know. It's just something I was thinking about. I thought it was interesting.
No, I mean, I have no issues with what you're bringing up. That is definitely something that you think about. I mean,
yeah. Well, no, another reason why I was thinking about it too, though, because like with drafts and stuff going up next year, it kind of alters the way you might go into it.
Oh yeah. And then the scheme wise and coaching wise, and then I mean, with these quarterbacks coming in, which we haven't really dug into yet, but we will. Some of these guys have decent arms.
But I think it's going to put more of a premium on these good quarterbacks, though. Like they're going to start seeing them go like 1 overall, 2 overall, because like once the like top 5, 6 quarterbacks are gone, you're not going to get much.
I mean, you'll end up being like the Steelers, or someone who needs a QB, and then
that's the other thing I kept hearing all day today, that Rodgers is going to the Steelers. I'm like, can we get this season done with first?
Yeah, no, I don't think.
We're already speculating where Rodgers is going.
This possibility. I don't think so, man. I do believe he's out of Green Bay.
Exactly, that's what I was going to say. I think he's 100%. He's done with Green Bay.
That I could because it makes sense. Even Devontae Adams is out of his contract year too, and I don't think they're. I don't think that they'll change.
And that's why I don't think it's going to be Pittsburgh, because I don't think they have room for both. And I'm pretty sure they both want to go to the same spot.
Right. So
that's why they're both going to Washington.
You wish. Yeah. Okay.
Hey, we're going to have like one of the top salary cap spaces, so we can afford them.
That's true. Yeah, I guess that's an argument. What's up?
Said hello, Hewitt. Dog started barking.
So are we saying, as we did last week, that the Lions are still the best NFL team?
They are. They keep winning. They're going to be that number 1 in the power rankings soon.
I don't know. We were there watching them, and then there was that one Lion fan.
Yep.
That just had it. Yep. For like minutes, walking around,
and then even when he was sitting,
and then when his arm got tired, he put one down.
Yeah, and then he just rotate.
For like 5-10 minutes straight, just walking around the bar. I'm surprised
talking to anyone who would talk to him.
Yeah, I'm surprised another Cardinal fan didn't deck him in the face or anything. But I mean, it was the one time that I mean, well, did they have one win last season?
I think so.
One?
No,
they following season.
No, they had a few because they were they picked like 6 or 7, or like 4.
So they had like 3 or 4. How many years? I'm gonna look at this. I'm gonna find this out. Probably next season, or next episode, but
because the Jets were number 2 based off a record. They didn't. No, the Jets trade.
No. They lost. Remember, because Sam Darnold won that game.
It was the Jets. The 49ers that traded the Dolphins for the 3rd. But that was because that
originally was the Eagles pick, remember?
Was it the Eagles?
So it was Niners to the Eagles, and then the Eagles traded it to the Niners. So they got another first-round pick later in the draft. So it was like, what's funny? It was like within the hour's notice of the trade happening, that same draft pick got traded to the Niners. So it was a lot of happening within a short period of time just before the draft. I think it was like a day or maybe the day of the draft. I think it was a day or two before the draft.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember, but we talked about it. So I remember it was on a Saturday. No, maybe I'm wrong. I know, but it was that week, and it was pretty close to it, and it changed the whole aspect of the draft, the first round. And then who would have known Justin Fields
traded up? Everyone was like, "Well, they're going quarterback by Jimmy G."
Yeah,
here he is. They're starting quarterback week in, week out.
Yeah, pretty much. So, well, anyways, today let's get into these rookies. We have Ahmed Gardner first and Andrew Booth. So Ahmed Gardner out of Cincinnati is 6'2", 188, and he's projected to go 23rd to Philadelphia. So I don't know if that's what you have, but I have him projected to going to Philadelphia as a 23rd pick. Which I could definitely
6'3", 200 pounds.
6'2", 188. You have 6'3", 200
for Ahmed Gardner.
Yeah,
I got 6'3", 200.
All right, let's meet in the middle. 6'2",
Michigan.
6 Michigan.
He's from Detroit, Michigan.
Oh,
that's his birthplace. He went to Cincinnati. I
was like, what? No. So, I mean, total of 66 total tackles through his 3-year career of Cincinnati.
I thought we were leaving the stats up to me because yours are always wrong.
Yeah, you go ahead and do it.
You said how many total tackles?
66 through his 3 years.
I clicked the wrong one.
All right. It's all right. Nobody's
career
watching.
Stats.
We have 2 people, but it's probably Tank and his phone.
I got 94 or 66 solo tackles, right?
Yes.
What you said?
Yes.
Yeah, that's correct.
Total is 94.
You're on the ball. Yeah, you're on the ball today.
With 28 assists, 4.5 loss, 3.5 sacks, 9 interceptions.
How many sacks?
3.5.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry, I thought you said 4.5. I was confused.
That was the tackle for loss.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
And, 1 forced fumble, 9 interceptions.
Yeah.
2 touchdowns?
Yes. 2 touchdowns
both
and
in his
pass deflections.
Both in his freshman year.
Yep. Doesn't know how to force a fumble, though. Probably doesn't have to, but as a DB, it's not really likely you do that anyways, unless your name is Jalen Ramsey. But no, he's
his touchdowns were return touchdowns.
Yeah. I have yards at 103.
103, yep.
Okay. All right. So I'm actually correct this time. Minor.
Well, that's because they haven't been playing anymore. You were usually behind, like you didn't have the game they just played.
Right. Which makes sense because I'm always off by like a little bit. Yeah. So here, let me throw up his all right, so let's do this one. Here we go. I'm trying to get it up. But we'll talk about him as we do his evaluation, I guess. Ahmed Gardner. That's not.
He has 2 passing touchdowns. What?
I
confused.
Don't know. But here he is, right here in the red, playing some Memphis there. So he's either 6'2" or 6'3", but still, that's still pretty tall for a DB.
You say Memphis?
No, he was playing Memphis.
Oh, okay.
Well, he lined up against a Memphis receiver.
Oh, gotcha. I just heard there he is, Memphis, and I was like, what?
No, there he is playing Memphis.
So that's Cincinnati Bearcats.
But
do they stand any shot at all against Alabama?
Dude, no, I don't think so. No. But I mean, he's got the height. I like his height.
Yeah, that's another new trend in the NFL too, is tall freaking cornerbacks.
Yeah,
we talked about this already, but
I think we did talk about this last week, and then we were talking about how we had a really short receivers class this year, but next year, good Lord, They are freaks.
Oh yeah, you're telling me there's some big boys there.
Yeah,
You're gonna need these tall corners to guard them.
you definitely are. And then so I'm talking about corners. I think the Panthers are going to be elite once again because they lost J.C. Horn and then traded for Henderson.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if Gilmore's going to stay, but regardless if Gilmore stays or not, those two corners are young and good, both first-round picks. And with Jeremy Chin in the back, I don't like starting any of my receivers against those guys next season.
Henderson's the guy they got for trading Arnold, right?
Yeah, they got him from Jacksonville.
Jags, yeah.
So it's a little choppy.
It's all good.
But you can see how well he does. I mean, I think he's...
I think he needs to bulk up a little bit, though. Not much, but...
Yeah. I mean, at that height with...
you see him drafted by, like, someone in the AFC South, and he, like, goes to tackle Henry. Henry just bulldozes him.
Oh, he'll end up like Josh Norman.
Yeah.
End up in the suites.
Exactly. As I said, a little bit muscle. I think he could be really good.
Yeah. I mean, he's got the height. I mean, look at this. He's doing...
Oh, I know. That's what I said.
He almost mossed that guy.
You got mossed.
Yeah.
South Florida.
So originally, this guy was ranked number 4, which is not entirely anything too bad either. But
and he got moved down or up?
I think he moved up because Roger McCreary got moved down to 5th.
Austin, he would get to 3rd.
So Ahmed Gardner's at 3 right now. And this guy obviously, we're watching. He plays corner, so I'm liking this guy. He's not bad.
Did receivers turn cornerbacks from Alabama coming in the draft?
No, not that I know of.
I mean, it worked for Diggs, so I just thought I'd ask.
Yeah, but I'm watching this guy. He's pretty good. He's decent. He's not a big hard hitter though. Definitely a good cover guy. Definitely is tall. It gets definitely preventative. But like what you said, maybe put some weight on. I don't see him being a hard hitter. None of these clips I see him like just nailing anybody at all. So look, 6'2", 188. That's what I got. I don't know where you got. Where'd you get your 6'3"?
From
He's
the
good.
ESPN site, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he grew an inch and put on a little bit of muscle.
I don't think so.
What do you have for Andrew Booth?
Andrew Booth, I have 6 foot 195.
Oh, I got 6 foot 200.
It's like 5 pounds. So, anyways, we over this guy. Obviously, he cover. That I
yeah, he can cover.
I am not arguing that he can't.
He's got hops. He can knock the ball.
Just not a hard hitter.
Yeah.
Not. I mean, he's a good cover.
Well, I mean, that's something you can teach. And like I said, once he gets in that NFL weight room, they'll help put on the pounds. It'll be good.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's getting burned.
No, that's the other thing. I bet he's speedy too.
Yeah, so
it's a rare combination, tall and speedy. Pretty nice.
Yeah, just not it's not hit. But I mean, every now and then, once he gets to the NFL, it's a different level. So we'll watch this last one here, and yeah, he goes low. He does the right thing. He goes low for his size. He can't really hit hard. Goes low for the legs. But essentially, that's what you want to do anyways. See if he hits some more. Nope. Yeah, goes low. Not a hard hitter. But, hey, it's all good. He's a DB. What do you expect?
Less injuries that way.
That is very true. Very true. Less injuries. And safer, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely wrap up the legs, bring them down. Don't be doing all this crazy stuff. But I'm trying to reload this page. I have a feeling my internet's being weird right now. This is very choppy when we saw that. All right, and the second guy is Andrew Booth Jr. out of Clemson. Yeah, you happen to like Clemson guys. So, any reason why, or you just notice that all the talent comes out of there?
Well, they're having a lot of guys, but I think that the reason they have a lot of guys is because I think they run a pro-style offense and defense there.
Okay.
So when they get drafted, they already kind of have a leg up on some other guys because they're already used to what's happening in the NFL.
Makes sense.
Plus, the last couple years they were always in the playoffs, so they're already used to playing a lot of games, and they're used to playing like top-tier talent.
Yeah. So there is not much film on this guy.
No.
We have a total like 40 seconds.
That's not better than nothing.
So
career, he has 66 total tackles, 49 solo, 17 assists, 9 pass deflects, 1 sack, 5 interceptions, and then you'll have to do tackles for loss because I don't have that.
Tackles for loss is 6.
There we go. Nice.
Did you say 1 sack?
Yeah, 1 sack.
Okay. Forced fumble and a touchdown for fumbles?
I didn't have any touchdowns.
Okay, I have a forced fumble and a touchdown. So in that fumble, he got the touchdowns that same year for his sophomore year, 2020.
I had a forced fumble. I just didn't have a. Oh no, I didn't have a forced fumble either. That's weird.
Oh, well, with my stats and your stats combined,
you can get a good overall view.
Yes. Here's 40 seconds of this guy. That's pretty much all I got, man. So Andrew Booth,
guy in orange, 23. Was that a pick? That was nice. Yeah. And 30 seconds of it is a celebration. Look at that. That's pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. That's a Barkley level one-hander.
Yeah. I mean, for being 6 foot, man, that receiver's taller than him too, man.
You'd think that'd be offensive pass interference too.
That one-handed leap.
There's a reason why it was a one-handed catch. He didn't have access to the other one.
Yeah. So I mean, he's all right. Doesn't seem too bad. That's pretty much all I have for him. I don't have really much. So sometimes I'll get like 2-3 videos of him, but that's pretty much the only thing I have. So, but
starting to get the sense that our viewers didn't make the playoffs. They don't have any questions.
Yeah, whatever. It's fine.
We strayed them. We led them astray.
Nah, man. I think it's just a combination of everything. I mean, like, I'm not worried though. We'll still get viewers. We'll still get subscribers here and then. I mean, we hit 50 before the season. So our other goal is get 50 before next season.
We got 50 during the season, and I think we're at over 75 during. Or that's what I meant before the season. We're up to like 125, 124, something like that.
Yeah. So
might be higher now.
We'll be doing dynasty stuff here for here on out.
Oh yeah, we're gonna keep going here.
So next week we'll finish off the DBs.
No rest here. No resting here at Dynasty Pylon.
No, no, there's not. We were a little late today, but it's all good. That happens. I slept in a little bit.
I almost slept in, but I feel your pain. I was literally on my bed like, why am I so tired?
Oh, actually, no, I lied. We do have... Okay, no, I did do right. So career Elam was our 5 guy. Ahmed Gardner was 4. Andrew Booth was 3rd. I forgot about safety Kyle Hamilton out of Notre Dame.
Notre Dame. That's another school I like.
This guy is 6'4", 219.
6'4"?
6'4", 219.
What the
yes.
flip,
He is the number 1 safety coming in next season.
Lord.
But as DBs go, he's number 2 under Derek Stingley Jr. But we'll show his clips next week. But he's pretty good, man.
All right, Washington, you need to just keep losing the rest of the year. We got to get this guy.
You guys already have like 3 DBs. Don't even know which one to roll out.
No, he's a safety.
That helps. Cameron Curl and Collins and
Hey, we'll rotate it. We'll have four solid.
Who's the other
safeties.
guy? Mick something McCain.
Bobby McCain.
Yeah, pick one. Why do you need another safety?
Because I want like an all-pro safety. We don't have one of those.
You have Collins.
Okay, we haven't had he hasn't been an all-pro for us. Okay. He might have been for the Giants.
I think the Falcons would probably benefit off of this guy a little bit more than you.
I know that's true. You wanted a safety in last year's draft too, like I did.
Yeah.
Like Morig or the other guy. Can't think.
What's stupid is I think we'll probably end up going D-line first. I think we're gonna upgrade that D-line. I swear if they don't get a freaking running back this season, I might go teamless for a season, and then
I think they are. I heard they're gonna sign Adrian Peterson in the offseason.
God, I really don't know. No, I'm talking about in the draft. In the draft, they better pick up a guy from
Spiller.
I'm so tired of them signing up the guy. All right, so who's on their last year on their team right now? Who's doing pretty good? That's who the Falcons are going to probably get, because that's what it seems like the trend has been for the last 5 years.
Right. No, they'll get McCaffrey.
No, he's still in contract.
Yeah,
we'll end up with Chris Carson.
Yeah, there you go.
We'll end up with Chris Carson. With him and his no neck.
So they'll bring Penny in too, because why not?
God, no, please don't. He's hurt again.
I know.
How do you?
Hey, DJ, man, that guy had a good game.
I don't understand. Why do you what? Like, you thought Saquon was bad. This guy is legitly made out of glass. It is that bad. And if you played him, I'm sorry. You probably got
should have played DJ Dallas.
10 good carries out of him, and that's it. What's this? Seahawks did not practice on Wednesday. The game on Tuesday. All right. And DK Metcalf was listed as limited.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, he's limited even when he's playing, so.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, well, I mean, it's we got nothing better to do, but I mean, no questions. Everyone's probably out of the playoffs, but I mean, feel free to check out
it is like the week of Christmas too, I guess, but
yeah, everyone's traveling probably.
Traveling.
But tomorrow we're going to break down. Are we doing a lunch hour tomorrow?
Sure.
All right, cool. Tomorrow we'll talk about the 49ers Tennessee game.
You want to go like around 11 though? If that's okay.
Yeah. I don't care. I mean, I just have to get up earlier, make the thumbnail, but whatever. Well, is everything all right? You good?
No, yeah, everything's fine. It's just that my mom has a half day and we're gonna do some baking. Told her I'd help her. So.
Bake cookies with mom. Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, nothing fun than that. Come on now.
And then we have 2 Saturday games again. Cleveland and Green Bay, which is on Christmas Day, 2:30, and then 6:30, 6:15 our time would be Arizona and Indy. So I do not expect the Cardinals to win that one, but if they do, that'd be awesome. It seems to me that the Cardinals lose against the teams that they should beat, and then beat the teams that you probably didn't think they were going to beat.
Is it true? I didn't see it, but are the Colts like in the top 5 of the NFL power rankings right now?
Yeah, they're 8-6 right now.
I know they're 8-6, but I thought they were like in the top 5 of the power rankings.
Yeah, they got moved up like by 2 spots.
Good Lord.
Yeah, that Cardinals loss really put a hurt on them. Do I still think they're going to win the division? Yes. I know you asked me this earlier.
I was just asking if you were nervous. I wasn't saying either way, but I want to see who the Rams are playing. The Rams are playing the Vikings.
They're playing the Vikings.
That's right, because I told my mom, I was like, you need to do Martin a solid and make sure you beat the Rams.
Yeah, that'd be wonderful. freaking praying emojis all around across the board
Right.
the entire week. So that'd be great because damn. Anyways, that's our show. Kind of nice. Kept it a short one.
Yeah.
Anything crazy that you wanted to establish or say or anything like that? Other than that, you basically said that Josh Allen is the best quarterback
I did.
in the league.
I just if you are in playoffs, make sure you're keeping track of COVID. I guess there's even more players on the COVID list now than last week, so
yeah,
could be fun.
Good luck to Tampa Bay and their receivers.
I think it was Monday or Tuesday. There was 60 new people to the COVID list.
Jesus.
Yeah, all the Chiefs, I think, right now are in bad spots right now. Kelsey,
Hill.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, hey,
we'll
see how it is and go through it. Anyways, that's our show.
Yep.
Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever the hell you're at. Thanks for watching. This is Dynasty Pylon. My name is Martin. This is Mark. We will see you tomorrow for our lunch hour and just break down all the games, or we'll just talk about whatever the hell we want because
it's our show. We do what we want.
Getting hyped when I aim up, elevating that game up, stepping up to the competition. Only first place, yeah, that's how I'm living. I'm winning till they digging up my grave, eating all the things up on my plate. Game face when I step up into place. I was born and when I watched me elevate. When I watch me elevate.